What's up, Cancer? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot, here to look at your week ahead starting November 3rd, 2025. Cancer, I hope all is well. Hope you guys had a wonderful Halloween. Welcome any new subscribers to the channel. I appreciate you. Decks I am using will be listed in the description box. Not reading reversals. Just going to cleanse the energies here from doing Gemini's messages. Damn, I had to stop and think about who I just did. Okay. Anyway, give me all the energies and all the messages here for Cancer for this week, please. What's in store for my crabs, including myself? What is the energy that we have to look forward to, that we can look forward to? All right, energies for Cancer. Let's cut this deck and grab the other deck. It's just the Oracle deck that I used last week, Cancer. I felt that I wanted to use it again this week. Give me all the Oracle messages here for Cancer. All right. We're going to open up our energy here, Cancer, with that of the Seven of Baskets. Seven of Baskets in this deck here is the Cups. So Seven of Cups here represents, of course, love and emotions, but also too paying attention to your intuition, trusting the process of what you feel, Cancer. Maybe many options that you may come across to pick and choose from, but you want to make sure that you're picking the best option for you moving forward. Also, the Seven of Cups is in that group of cards that I always mention that if you receive it in your spread, then you may already be receiving that type of energy from those that are near and dear. Okay, Seven of Cups. The Oracle message here is eyeglasses. Someone wears eyeglasses or contacts. This is just really a straightforward message. I wear glasses. It could be someone who wears not only prescription glasses, but reading glasses, contacts, but also too, it could be that someone has a scheduled appointment to see the optometrist to have their eyes checked out. All right, next message up here for you, Cancer, is Three of Knives. Okay, here we go. Three of Swords is in our spread. And, of course, you know, when the Three of Swords shows up here, it doesn't necessarily mean some sort of, split or separation pending divorce or divorce. It could just mean that there's three things that are going on that's creating some sort of conflicting energy for you relative to other people. All right, let's keep it straight and forward. The typical meanings, of course, Cancer just means that it could be pet loss. It could be a break in communication with, a Cancer who is involved in a romantic partnership, but there's some sort of distance that separates them. Third party in play when it comes to romance. Pet loss, I just said in another video, when the Three of Swords is showing up here, you don't know how many messages. You can't believe how many messages that I receive because I belong to the community app of, pets getting lost, cats, dogs, every day. But it's hopeful because 95% of the time the animals are, reunited with their owners. So that's the good thing. So the Three of Swords, I'll throw a clarifier on that Three of Swords just to see if we can hone in on the energy as to why it showed up here in the first day in place. But it's not going to be the type of energy for all the Cancers. It's just going to be for the Cancers that come across and then, something happens and the Three of Swords is expressing themselves towards them. And then everyone who may experience the Three of Swords doesn't experience it the same way. All right. So why did that Three of Swords show up here for Cancer spread? All right, Cancer. There might be Daughter of Coins. Daughter of Coins is the Page of Pentacles. So it could be a disappointment for some Cancer that I'm reading for. Now, this energy is for this week, but it could be already energy that has already been experienced. Maybe somebody didn't get that job. Maybe somebody didn't get that promotion. This is what I'm reading from. And it also could be any types of disappointments related to maybe like a business, possibly wanting to start a business and then you don't have all the ducks lined up in a row. Okay. But I feel that if someone may have put in for a job, put in for a promotion, that this would be the, this may be, let me rephrase myself, this may be the result, the Three of Swords. Okay. So yeah, because the pentacles will represent workplace and money. There could be also, let me throw another energy in here that someone is upset. Oh, you know what? The Page of Pentacles could also represent on the Three of Swords that could be that Cancer loaned somebody some money and they're having difficulty getting this money back. So those are the two things that I'm going to use to clarify that Three of Swords for that instance. All right, so the oracle message on top of all of that is alien. All right, so the alien is just simply a being from another planet, extraterrestrial life, star seeds, telepathic communication. Could be a visit, could be light codes, Pleiades, Sirius, Andromeda, Arcturus, Orion. So whenever this shows up here, the only thing that I could really explain is that either there's some Cancers that have experienced some sort of extraterrestrial energy, or maybe there's some people that Cancer knows that experience that type of energy. I have not personally met up with any aliens and don't want to meet up with any extraterrestrial aliens, all right? Next message for you, Cancer, is Nine of Baskets. So the Nine of Cups is here, Cancer, and it simply means the wish fulfillment card. You have an addition star, which you'll get all of that energy too, right? So the Nine of Basket is the wish fulfillment. Yes, the answer to all romantic questions that you have for yourself. When it comes to the star, you get what you're hoping for, wishing for, praying for may again manifest and come to you. There could be some sort of expansion or development with our own psychic energies. Okay, we can meet somebody famous. And then also, too, stargazing, dream journaling, and represent social media of any content or any type. All right. All right. So on top of the Nine of Baskets, we have the True Healer. Help others tap into their own healing power and intuition. A shaman, witch, doctor, heals wounds, restores health, cures illness. Are you that healer, Cancer? Yes, we are. We're true healers. All right. So we may not be into witchcraft and all that other stuff, but we do have a knack for healing and comforting people. Next message is Aunt Caroline. Aunt Caroline or Aunt Caroline is the major arcana of the Wheel of Fortune. So we have the Wheel of Fortune in our spread, Cancer. This is luck on our side. Anything that was unfortunate for us may become unfortunate. Turning around of events in a positive way. Fate and destiny. Anything that you come across that you were destined for or fated for, you may experience that. It's one of the big money cards. If you're the risk-taking Cancer that likes to do the lottery stuff, play the casino or go to the casinos, just play responsibly because this is an opportunity for big money. All right, so on top of that, we have the zodiac sign Leo. Again, last week, if you received the zodiac sign, this deck has all the signs that just list the attributes, good and bad. So you may be the Cancer that I'm reading for that has some, Leo aspect in your chart. You could be dating a Leo. You could be, friends with a Leo. You could be, could be a coworker. Could be a family member. Yes. Anyway, the good traits of Leo is strong-willed, warm-hearted, fearless, charismatic, loyal, proud. And the bad traits are controlling, patronizing, arrogant, bossy, vain, and stubborn. Yeah, that sort of sums up my brother very well. But anyway, compatible energies here with Leo is Sagittarius, Aries, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Don't get me wrong, my brother's a good, loving guy. I love him, okay? But those traits fit him. Anyway, next message here for you, Cancer. We have the Mother of Knives. This is the Queen of Swords, Cancer. So just making sure that, I always talk about not getting yourself involved or engaged in any types of gossip, because this is what she's capable of. But there is something that we are about to do this week that involves some sort of major decision or major action, okay, whatever that energy may be for you. That is the Queen of Swords. On top of the Queen of Swords, oracly, sickness again. So I think we received this card last week. Anyway, a state of being ill, affliction, disorder, disease, infection, bug, virus, bacteria, illness, unwell, malady, complaint, or infirmity. So, of course, I'm reading for Cancer. Landing on this Queen of Swords could indicate somebody having surgery. Possibility. You got the guy in the hospital. Okay. Now, if it's not you, Cancer, maybe somebody that you know. There's the IVs. Also, it could be that I'm reading for Cancer that is sick. Got the bug. We're in cold and flu season where we are. And, colds. It could be COVID. Right? COVID is still out there. Or you could just be the cancer that I'm reading for that goes to the hospital and visit people. Short of saying that you could be the cancer like me who works in a hospital, right? So that could be me working for the sick. All right. All right. So the next message here for you, Cancer, is dim bones. Dim bones is the major arcana judgment. Judgment. So things that were hidden in the dark, Cancer, may come to the light for you. Okay. Things you discover about yourself that you didn't know before. That could be good or bad. Things that you discover about other people that you didn't know before. That too could be good or bad. There's a level of spiritual energy of protection surrounding us this entire week with the dim bones judgment card here. And then also too, there could be something that you push forward with this week, Cancer, that you didn't have the time or the opportunity to push forward with from your recent past. Now, it doesn't mean something that occurred last week. It could be something that happened months ago, but now you have the opportunity to move forward. This might be the great time to do it this week. All right. So on top of that, we have Gemini. Here's another zodiac sign. You may have Gemini in your chart. Like I had said before, I do. I had Gemini moon. So we're just going to read the good and bad traits. Good traits is intelligence, curiosity, social butterfly, savvy, witty, clever, gentle. The bad traits of Geminis is quarrelsome, unpredictable, evasive, selfish, and opportunistic. Compatible signs are Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. All right. All right. Next message up here for you, Cancer. We have now we got the tower, the big house. All right. So now we have the tower in our spread, not to, lose faith or control. Tower is always about shock and devastation. Maybe something that's you're the second sign that's received the tower. So on an event level, outside of ourselves, there's something that could be going on next week involving some sort of devastation or shocking news that we receive. Again, always, advise you not to get into any types of quarrels or fights with anyone, because this tower here would indicate things not turning out too well, but it still would indicate our weather, earthquakes, everything that you can imagine in terms of some sort of destruction taking place. Okay. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Again, don't have fear of the tower being in your spread. Just because it's here doesn't mean it's something that's going to affect you or impact you. On the tower here, in terms of the oracle message, crabs, crabs in a bucket. Well, people in a group actively trying to pull each other back, prevent others from escaping, people in a group sabotaging each other's. And isn't it funny that it lands on the tower? Wow, you can't make this shit up. Okay, crabs in a bucket. People pulling you down, not wanting you to be successful. Yes. All right, last message for us, Cancer, in the spread. We got, okay, here we go. So we have the major arcana, the Lovers, courting. So it's going to take down the energy of the Tower. Also, too, because we have the shadow energy of the Star, that's also going to take down the energy of the Tower. And because I forgot to mention that, well, I talked about the Star card, but when the Tower and the Star are in the same spread, that means that we are going to hear a passing of someone famous. Okay, it never ever fails, and it could be multiple passings of famous people, whether it's female, male, and from any capacity. Meaning that they could be actors, actresses, singers, songwriters, someone who is very well known, someone who is very affluent. We could, be hearing about that. All right. So to get back to the energy of the Lovers here, normally when the Lovers is in your spread, Cancer, any types of interactions or mingling going on. It doesn't matter whether it's family members, co-workers, friends, romantic partners. You should be on the same level. This card levels that energy out because this is where you get to spend quality time with significant others. All right. And then, the Lovers has the unique ability to pool and form those partnerships, business partnerships, okay, when it comes to romantic partnerships, platonic friendships, and any engagement that's going on in the family dynamics, okay? So we have this on our side to bring down the energy of that Tower. The oracle message on top of the Lovers card is free spirit. Free spirit just says a person who thinks and acts in an uninhibited way without worry about normal social rules. Nonconformance follows the soul. Okay, that would be my Gemini moon and my Aquarius rising. All right, so this is what I have for us this week, Cancer. And just keep in mind, it's just me interpreting these messages here for you. Take what's going to work for you. Leave the rest alone. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Always come back here to get more of these messages from the Cancer. Be safe. Always throwing in that extra word of caution and safety when the Tower is present. But I think we have no worries here. Until the next time, take care. Bye.